welcome back to the channel. Today we have Jared. Alright mate, how's it going? He has given me the keys to his one-off build that we are driving today. I am in a world of awe at this car, mate. It is literally insanity. So, what we're going to do is we're going to find some nice roads. I'm going to experience a 450-ish brake horsepower hatch Subaru, which I've never done before. And we were chatting, and this is what, the only one in
the only one running this kit at the moment.
At the moment, so first on this channel. So we're going to go find some roads first, mate. Go and enjoy this thing. What's 450 brake horsepower like in one of these? Let's go and find out. We've got a nice bit of road, so third gear. Yeah, that goes pretty well, mate, actually, yeah. The pickup's there, isn't it? I know you're so like used to this car, but wow.
To me now it's a bit
just normality, isn't it? I suppose, So let's run through the specs. We've got the windows open because it's the hottest day of the year right now, isn't it? Start with that engine. Fully billet, forged.
It's fully closed deck with billeted inserts, forged pistons, rods, nitrated crank. It's been converted to head studs from head bolts, RCM ones, 1000cc injectors, AEM intake. Mishimoto top mount, Miltech full system, RCM equal length headers.
Because it doesn't sound like a Subaru anymore.
It does not sound like a Subaru anymore. We've got methanol injection just to throw it in for fun.
Which we're using today because I've driven some meth injected cars that haven't had meth. Today is the day where I drive one that's just topped up. Oh yeah. The thing is to point out is that this is track based. You've designed this. Pure usability, track. Yes, it looks mental, but it's all for good reason. You wanted it wider, didn't you?
I just wanted something wider, could use every bit of power that I put through it. I wasn't interested in big numbers and going down the M25. I just wanted something usable to learn to become a faster driver.
I like that. So like at 450, that's not the cap of what this is really possible, is it?
There's a big world of opportunity. I mean, I could swap the rods and the bottom end alone is good for 1,000 horsepower.
1,000 horsepower.
Obviously, with the heads permitting, that would be with heads to suit that. But the bottom end wise, it's good for 1,000 horsepower.
I think at 450, it's incredibly responsive, though, isn't it? And it's
it just wants more. You don't really feel like you're unbalanced at any point.
It feels like we punch it.
I mean, if you turn the traction control off, it'll get a little bit more wild. It'll be a little
rowdy.
It'll be a little bit faster.
Clutch as we're coming away from a junction there. What clutch is it on?
It's an XD paddle clutch with an RCM light and flywheel.
That's not too bad. It's a bit bitey and it is an on and off switch, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
My mate's got one and I couldn't even pull off in it, so I tried to go for the least embarrassing clutch I could that was going to handle the power.
Makes you still look good. At the end of the day, so you don't stall your car straight away. BC Racing coilovers as well, so you've still got a bit of comfort.
Yeah, it's a good all-rounder, because I can stiffen them up on the day. The roads ain't really nice around here, so...
You still need that bit of leeway, don't you?
You've got to have a little bit, otherwise you've got split rims and cracks all in them all the time.
You don't need any of that, do you? Right guys, pulling over, let's have a quick look round this, what used to be a Subaru Impreza, but it's not anymore, is it, mate? Let's be honest. I have the owner Jared here with me, and we're going to go through the car with you guys. Lots happened to this, so we definitely need your input on this one as well. So, we'll start with the body kit.
It is an ABW kit, and like I said before, it's the only one at the moment on the road.
Only one on the road, and that consists of the front bumper, which has zero cutout on it. But as you were saying, I know people might be like, oh, it's not got enough cooling and stuff. It has got enough cooling. We're all right with cooling. It's still happy. But I love that it's all blank, proper time attack style from the front end. 100mm width wider each side, which is insanity. Standard bonnet.
Standard bonnet.
Completely standard bonnet, standard headlights, all that sort of stuff. But
new alley split. These are fiberglass wide
absolutely
arches.
Monster wide arches.
Monster skirts, and then moves on to a fiberglass door that we cut the skin out and then bonded on.
Really, wow.
and then we've cut the quarter, so there's no, this is all fiberglass, there's no metal here at all.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's no flap anymore. We've got no petrol flap.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the petrol flap, that was the thing, it's all streamlined. So someone, you probably haven't noticed yet, but there's no petrol flap. It's actually relocated into the boot, which is really, really cool. It's actually just inside there next to
the Meth.
The Meth, which we have been using today, which works perfectly. Coming to the back, standard rear bumper.
Standard rear bumper,
just with the extra spats. I mean, this shows how wide this car is. I mean, from that angle, you get so much girth and size. And coming up to here as well, you can see all of the width coming down there. Standard spoiler and all that. This angle though, it's just absolutely massive. Exhaust system is a Miltech.
It was the system that come with the sports cap, but we've gutted that out.
Don't need any of that. Yeah.
As I said before, I'm going titanium soon.
Yeah. So
Miltech ain't up to the...
No, yeah, it's good, but it's not quite what you were after. So you are going to change it up.
Titanium side exit.
Side exit out of one of the skirts, because there is enough room for it here.
Plenty of room.
You could get a nice little side skirt cut out right there, which would also look really, really cool. And you were saying that you want to put a diffuser on the back as well, just to give that back end a little bit more girth, because
everything's so low and then the back sits a little bit high, so I think the diffuser
it will work really well, won't it? Nice. But again, this is a build, it isn't finished at all, nowhere near finished, and you've got a lot more. Yeah, it's the parts en route still.
I'll have to do this video in a few months' time to give me a bit more time.
Yeah, but we had to bring it now because it's, I mean, look at it, it's just insanity. We'll go into the interior quick just to show you guys exactly what's going on here. But it's relatively standard, isn't it, at the end of the day?
I've got the tablet to remap the Meth if I want to change that.
Yeah, so
everything else is stock.
Everything else is stock, drivetrain, all stock, all the modes are still there. Works absolutely perfect, even at
child friendly.
Child friendly, that's it. I mean, back to, like, the doors work perfect. You can get in the back, absolutely perfect. Take kids to school in it, mate. Opening the engine bay, which you've just described as one of the ugliest engines ever created.
Spaghetti thrown at a normal engine, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot going on, but the gist of it is fully forged with the billet 2.5 block.
Yep, so it's got billeted inserts, forged pistons, rods, nitrated crank, 1000cc injectors, 3-port boost solenoid, AEM intake, Roger Clark Motorsport headers, forged motorsport hoses, Mishimoto top mount. There's a big long list. RCM, Roger Clark Motorsport. We've gone for a head gasket, fuel pump. There's a fair few bits.
Fair few bits in there to run what makes no difference, 450 brake horsepower. Something that I haven't seen a lot of these creating big power with body kits and stuff on them. So one of the UK's first at the end of the day running this sort of power with, you know, this body kit on it.
A few little touches, like I said to you earlier, with running the Evo 8 plug.
Yeah.
No one knows about
that. So you're not allowed to say Evo and Subaru in the same thing, but it is running Evo parts inside of it.
All just naturally had it all skimmed and the valve seated, but other than that, it's a stock head, and all the work was done on the bottom end, and then put together with Roger Clark Motorsports head studs and gasket. Because
you got it serviced and the bottom end fell out of itself, didn't it?
I didn't even get 5 miles, and there's a big loud tapping noise.
And then that's why this happened, because you were like, right, that's it, I'm gonna go absolutely mental on it now. But again, it isn't a show car. This is a driver's focused, let's go and hurt it car, and that's why there's no bling bling in the engine bay and stuff. And
no interest in that whatsoever.
No, and I, after driving it with you, appreciate that down to the ground. It is built for purpose, this car. I love the idea of it for that.
It just wants abuse.
It wants abuse, yes, it wants abuse. Right, second gear.
It's on a SC46 with a brand new Garrett core.
So very responsive, although you were saying it's a little bit laggier than you thought it was going to be.
It's laggier than I thought. I would have probably changed a few bits and bobs when I rebuilt it, but there's just something to do for the future. Yeah. So where did you get the idea for the kit and stuff? Was the kit from a touring car, time attack car? There is a race car that I saw with it, and it is the only one on the planet with the kit. Right. So I immediately inboxed ABW and said I need that kit.
Can I have this on my road car, please?
They said we don't have it in stock. We'd have to make it for you as it's so exclusive at the moment. I sent a deposit and never looked back.
Right,
got
lovely.
the grinder out and started cutting the quarters out.
Thing up, because the whole rear, as we've looked round, the rears are completely fiberglass.
Yeah, the rear quarters, the rear doors.
Topped at the end of the day,
just over 100mm each side wider, Absolutely
mental. 100
so we had to get carbon fibre strips and cut them to make new wheel liners because obviously the old ones couldn't go in. They're so far away.
Completely
so
far
they've
out.
got carbon fibre sheeting and there's wheel liners.
Do you know, you saying that, I like the way you've gone that far with it, where it's even got wheel arches like this all proper underneath. I love that the outside looks the way it does, it drives the way it does, but it's still comfortable inside. You've still got a standard interior, and yes, you do want to change that up, but you wanted to get the drivability right
Yeah,
first.
I wanted to start with these are easy things to change. There's not, when you chuck a seat in, there's not many variables to go wrong.
No.
It's if it sits high enough or not, and if it's close enough. With the rest of the build, there's so much to go wrong.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I don't think the UK market really took on this car.
No,
the US did. The US loved it. So there was a lot going on with the US market with, you know, forged engines and body kits and stuff.
Yeah.
So over here, this is like very rare to see an extremely modified one, and I think you've done a fantastic job.
Yeah,
It looks mental. The colour with the wheels and the arches and stuff, and then you realise it's running like quite a lot of power, and then it's driver focused as well. Means it's a perfect build all round. What a thing you have built, my friend. Jesus.